guess first of all, how should we refer to you?
You can just call me Cole. Any pronouns, he, they, she, it.
Okay. All right.
I did the cover art last, technically after the event was over with that. I think it was watercolor. Just by the way.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, for my name, it's KOL.
Okay, well. Oh. Yes. Sorry, I'm a bit sweepy. So,
Oh, it's all good.
should I make that connection? All right, let me see
That's a cool
here.
font.
Thank you. It's the one that I used in Moonlight Fire for the.
Oh yeah. That's a very neat game. I have this. Were you part of a team? Sorry, I'm just curious.
Yeah, it was like 90% my efforts, and then and then 10%
Nice.
my support team. Which, well, actually no, I that's not to give enough credit to Basic. I think Basic is like a fourth of it, honestly.
So you did art and code.
I did all of the model animations. I did have somebody who made the pillar and the Capitol building models, and the base humanoid model that I used to make everything else. And then I had to code everything and put everything together. And, design and concept, and I voice acted the intro, and then Basic voice acted the death scene. And then Basic.
It's got a lot of style.
Yeah, thank you. I really wanted to make something like just like visceral and meaningful.
Definitely.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Oh, incidentally, I forgot to mention this, but when I was talking about all the theming inside of it, because it's a game about doing incredible amounts of violence against ice agents, there was a person in the BIGMODE server who was just like sheepishly like, yes, I'm making this thing called Snow, and it's like parodying ice agents, like slipping around on the ice and stuff. I hope it's not too controversial. And I'm just like sweating, just like, what shall the BIGMODE team?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're cool, but
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm actually, I live in Portland, so it kind of hits home.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
But this is more about Mafia, but I guess you can kind of see the
right.
parallels, anyways.
Sure. Yeah. What is capitalism but a giant gang?
Pretty much, yeah. Just with legal.
Yep. The gang's running states. Now what do I do here? Okay, hold on. I need to grab this. Okay. Play bullet duck a quack in the ice. There it is. Alright, and then is it okay to tag you in the BIGMODE and BillNerd servers?
Please.
Yep. Interviewing all Skull Kid for their game Bullet Duck a Quack in the ice. There we go. I believe somebody recommended this to me, but luckily you reached out to me because I forgot.
It's all good. I actually think I might have ran into you on the first day, but I forgot who it was. So I just I told my team that oh, someone wants to interview us, but I couldn't remember who.
Okay.
And then I found you through the reviews you left for other people.
Nice. Yeah, a regular fixture here by now, but
yeah, very cool.
I just have to keep track of a lot of people. I spend all the storage space that would be going into memorizing all the Pokemon into memorizing what everyone does and like what circumstances we met under and everything.
Our characters aren't too far off from Pokemon, so
of course.
Bait.
All right, let's see. So, wait, did I do the stream title? I did not do the stream title. There's always something. Because yeah, almost every single person in the server is somebody from a team I've interviewed, so it's like literally 200 people that I've talked to.
That's amazing.
For several hours. Okay, stream title, pinned to the top, thumbnail, now playing. I'm streaming to you, and I'm going to expand the Discord so people know who's talking. And then I've tagged you in both servers, so looking good. I think that might be it. Actually, wait. Does your game have a start screen to linger on?
Sorry, what was that?
Does your game have a start screen to linger on? Like when I open it up, does it just start, or does it have a buffer?
It just starts.
Okay, then I'll save that. All right. Bullet Ducky, Quack in the Ice. Yes. Once again, welcome to the Boneyard. I'm Bonejack. I'm a they them. And the developer of Moonlight Fire. So now we're here with the developer of Bullet Ducky, Quack in the Ice, with Cole, who is any pronouns. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what got you interested in joining the BIGMODE Jam this year?
I'm sure like a lot of folks got introduced through Ducky.
Right.
And I've personally done one game jam a few years ago, so this is my second one and first one doing it digitally. And I got very lucky. I joined the Discord, found the first person asking for an artist for help, and just it all clicked. We were a full team of 5 people. I am the animator. We have we have Freddie on the music. I think he's from Britain.
Okay.
And then we got. Hold on, I actually have all their credit right here. We have LurkerGames Jake, who is the main programmer and did all the code and also the scripting for the story. We have Vespa, who is basically did all the concept art as well as the interior art for the locations and the characters that you'll talk to. And last but not least, we have Momon, who is another artist who did all the tile work for the game, like the ground itself, while I did the enemies and characters.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
and he also did the UI.
Awesome. So, yeah, it looks like you're the ambassador here because everyone couldn't show up.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, there's one in Scotland, I think, and then yeah, Britain, and then 2 on the East Coast.
Gotcha.
But glad to be here.
Hell yeah. So right, how much time were you able to dedicate on the jam?
It's a lot. The first 2 days was difficult for me because we didn't really have a solid plan. It was still in the brainstorm phase. I believe after that 3rd day, though, I basically went full in until the end. I didn't have any work to go do, so I just woke up, worked, and then went to bed. Classic game jam material.
Oh yeah.
Especially for the last 2 days, I didn't go to bed.
Right,
There was a lot of grind. I had to make the final boss fight on the last day, as well as our other developer who made basically all the dialogue in the last day. There was some bare bones there, but we basically revamped it.
Awesome. So it looks like it blew through my next question, which is usually like how did the last few days of it?
Yeah, it was chaotic, but we worked really well as a team in terms of dividing the work. So it went pretty smoothly, all things considered. I'm pretty proud of how much we got done.
Okay. Nice.
I think it was just the beginning being mostly brainstorming and dividing, which just took the longest.
Yeah, delegation can be a challenge. So, yeah.
Especially for a team of mostly artists.
Mostly artists, yeah. Yeah, having 2 coders is like a godsend. It's
it would have been. I'm sure it would have helped Lurker, Jake.
Right.
But
very much the anchors of the team.
We all did our part, but he really delivered.
Hell yeah.
There wouldn't be a game without him for sure.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me think here. So it looks like you went right down to the wire. This means that you submitted 4 minutes before the initial deadline.
Yep,
So what were the
yep.
final hours of the jam like?
Well, without on his side, it was writing the I'm talking about LurkerGames Jake's for the coding. On his side, it was redoing the dialogue and coding in the boss fight, the final one. For me, it was making the sprites for that final boss fight, helping a little bit with the ideas of the dialogue, and then when it was extended for 1 more hour and it caught us by surprise, we all did thumbnail work together, and last minute bug fixes and whatnot.
Okay. You're actually allowed to change anything about the page after it's been submitted, just not the file, right?
I didn't know that at the time, and I was stressing. And then I found out about it, and I made the one we see now. I actually made a different watercolor thing, and I rushed so much. It turned out pretty good, but yeah, very, very fun to learn the hard way.
Yeah. Big relief off your shoulders, honestly. Because when I've posted the super long grueling jams, it's like I'll just post the bare page, and then I'll just be like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna rest for a bit, and then I come back to it. It's like whatever. True. People do initially like have a burst of energy where they just start like looking at games and stuff, but I think people's people's habits develop over time though. Like a lot of my ratings were sort of like towards the middle of the jam, and now towards the end, people are starting to filter in. So I suddenly jumped up like 20 ratings or something in the last few days. So yeah, I guess it works that way.
After it was released, like officially, I had a hard time going to bed, mostly because my sleep schedule was messed up, but also it's just so exciting to talk to everyone else that did their stuff and just show what we had to offer. And I'm glad that kind of energy kept going throughout the reviewing. It's just kind of hard to meet as many people to keep playing their games in person. You know what I mean? Like with them watching. It's very fun.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. The community aspect is awesome. I mean, obviously that's why I'm here. So
it was so fulfilling to watch it come together from zero. I'll definitely be back next year, and this team, by the way, they've done last year's jam too. I believe it was called Frightsville. I believe. And we actually used some of those assets for like a template of the base game before we like redid it. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to have the bare bones of something like that to kind of just get started on the foundation.
Okay. This is the Scream Gem though. Let me see. Were they at BIGMODE last year?
My fault.
Power plant. That's probably the one. Yeah. The theme last year was power, so power plant, that makes sense.
Was that theirs? I didn't.
There were a couple ones
nice.
Called power plant. Because I mean, what else? there's gonna be a lot of ones that are like that. But yeah, very cool. Backofio and LurkerGames Jake. Nice. This one sort of surprised me. The engine they use is a proprietary. It's like a custom Pygame framework. Custom engine using Pygame framework.
Correct.
Interesting. It sort of looks like an RPG Maker game from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression from other people saying that they thought our game was an RPG, just from the screenshots.
Yeah.
I believe that one's like a town building simulator.
Yeah. I mean, you could accomplish that stuff in RPG Maker as well, but
for sure.
Yeah, it's fine. So right, you went all the way down to the wire. You unfortunately fell for the thumbnail trap, but that's okay. we live and we learn.
As an artist, there wasn't much more I could have done, anyways.
Awesome. Well, I mean, at least you had that.
All my chores were basically complete at that point, with the sprites and animation.
Yeah. Like.
And go ahead.
Nah, you had.
He also mentioned that this one is the the hardest we went in the art direction, that is, from the past games. So there's a lot of like assets, and we actually have unused assets, unfortunately, just due to like I assume coding, just time,
Okay.
like more minis and whatnot.
I'd love to take a look at those if you got them.
Yeah, I'd love to show them. Just give me a moment, and I'll get a sprite up.
Okay. So,
And personally, this is my first time I ever even used a sprite. Pixel art, so fun.
Yeah, Ace-Sprite is such a game changer. There's like,
yes,
it's like Lanyon here has been using the Game Maker inside editor for graphics for a long time, and we were talking about like, oh, like, is it really that much of a game changer? And I'm just like, yes. Just like I'm gonna say it, like, you will want like when you have Ace-Sprite, like it opens up a whole world of possibilities for you. It's crazy. I mean, no shame in it. No shame in it. You did well with what you got. It's just like, bro, when you have Ace-Sprite, it's just like you will miss it. You will miss it if it's gone. Best $20 I've ever spent. You know, like, it's crazy.
I was thinking the same thing when I got it. I was like, it's so worth the $20.
Hell yeah.
And it's so easy. Like you can use it on your Steam Deck and stuff.
Also,
anyways.
they let you pirate it for free basically if you just compile it yourselves. Like they just give you the source code, and if you can compile it, then it's yours. Like they're so generous with it.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
I was actually, when I first started the jam, I booted up Blender because that's what I was used to, and got it ready for like rendering and pixel art form. But I'm glad we didn't go that route because it would have been way more complicated.
Yeah. Well,
I have some assets. How should I share them? Through Discord?
You can post them. You can share your screen, whatever you like. Posting them would be in the dev interviews channel because, you know, it's sort of like a record of all that stuff. But if you don't want to leave one, then you can just show it to us. So for instance, this is the Butterboy dev. This is the model that the Giant used in the Butterboy versus the Giant game.
That's awesome.
Yeah. First time using the sketch tool.
Oh, okay.
Or not the sketch tool, the sculpt tool. And then this is Rick Slick Let Him Hit Ya. The whiteboard draft of the models. Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that this is just sort of like got everything. Also, you could make a thread in the BIGMODE channel that I've made for the server, and then post your lost assets there if you want.
Okay, great to know. Yeah, I'll definitely do that after this. I'll just show you what I got on hand.
Okay.
We have a basically there's the mafia pigeons, right? That's like the main enemy. And there's like a fire one I made that has, just one moment, that has a cigarette, and I assume the idea was either who's going to puff smoke at the player or maybe a fireball, like a classic video game. But it ended up being cut, unfortunately. As well as we have, sorry about the delay, my computer is loading. We also have these fish minis, which did make it in the game, but they didn't make it into the final level because the final level is on a train instead of like on an icy river. And so what we were going to do was put them in ice buckets, and I made the asset for the ice bucket, but it just didn't make the cut. Pick mode. Let's do Mafia Pigeon. I feel like it'd be easier just to screen share my files if that's okay.
I'm sorry?
I think it'll be easier just to share screen my files so you can just see what I'm looking at.
It's only showing me the Ace-Sprite window.
Okay, one moment.
Okay.
We'll change. I'll just show the screen. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so there was this guy right here. And He's not that different, so it wasn't that much work lost, but
That's
it
awesome.
would have been cool. I really like his death animation. Uh, is this it? Yeah. Oh, here he is. Yeah, really the only difference is color plus his cigarette. But yeah, there it is.
Very fluid. I like these.
Yeah, it was super fun. I love animating.
Same.
And then I believe this is the OG one, which did make it in the game. Oh, the coloring's a bit weird on this file, but whatever. And I don't think it's that interesting, to be honest, but I did have the bucket.
Oh, yeah.
I think everything else actually made it.
Show us the bucket.
Here it is. So the idea was just using this same sprite right here. So an easy way to get around it was just cutting a hole in the bucket and just fitting it directly on top.
Yeah, works.
Yeah, I figured. But anyways, it was a very simple solution, but yeah, I believe that was done the last day.
Gotcha.
And this is the basic one right here. Guess I can show you the def. The rip.
There's so many of them. Did it just go through a lot of iteration?
It's just how I save files at the moment. I actually learned a lot about file management in this run, like naming conventions and stuff. Each one's just a different save for me, unless it's the PNG, which is the final one.
Nice.
But there it is.
Wow, very good. Yeah, hell
but
yeah.
Overall, we made good work with what we had.
Yeah, these animations are awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
yeah,
so,
it was
oh, yeah,
super satisfying to see it in a video game.
You said this is your first game jam?
Technically second, but
hello? Cool.
People remotely.
What was that? You cut out really bad just now. You said technically second, and then everything got cut out except for like the last few words.
Sorry about that. Basically, it's my first one if we're talking remote.
Right. And there's local
and it's
ones.
also my first longest one, because the only one I've done before, I thought game jams were only 3 days long, to be honest. I didn't know there was different time slots, like 10 days.
There's some comically long ones, like year-long ones, or I think one of them is like a 10-year-long one. It's just like, okay, you're just making a game.
No way.
You're just making a video game.
That's so cool. I just did another game jam right after this called Soup Jam, and that was 24 hours. Very fun. And then there's another one I want to do, it's just like a month long. But yeah, I thought they were all 3 days. I don't know if that was like the OG one or something, but
yeah, I think it stems from Ludum Dare, the one of the OG ones, yeah. But yeah, intergenerational game jam, you know.
Yeah, I love to see it. The variety is really great, and there's so many going on all at once, so I kind of feel like I'm never gonna miss out. I mean, there's some FOMO, but there's so much to jump into, which is really exciting.
Yeah, just depends on your stamina, I suppose.
Yeah, time and stamina for sure, but yeah. It's great to just work with new people or the same team if I'm lucky. Love to see it.
Yeah. So how did you and your team react to the theme of Slick? How did you explore that theme?
We went through a good bit of stuff since we spent the first day just brainstorming. It took a minute to get onto a topic. I think we started with, oh, hold on, I know what I can show you. We have the brainstorm page. But I think for me, my first my thought was like a bar of soap, you know, just kind of sliding around everywhere. And then we stumbled onto like a detective game, which eventually led to what we have right now. But give me one moment, and I'm pretty sure I can pull up. Hold on, let me just do it real quick.
Okay.
Pull up our thinking page or whatever it's called. Brainstorming.
Yeah.
This would be a 2D game. We basically worked within the regulations of it having to be basically like that Frightville, since it's like the same engine that he's used to. This is our Miro page if you'd like to see. Taking a moment.
Sure.
Oh, cool. There's more art.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What we loaded on was a detective game for sliding around to like figure out where to go. And our inspiration was a lot of Zelda for like that top-down kind of view, or apparently Pokemon. This is actually from their older game jam as reference. But for what we started with, here it is, was just figuring out how to like divide and conquer. And here's a little bit of everyone's like work and what we did. But coming up with the initial concept of like an icy lake that you can like slide and be slick across was something that came from like the gameplay loop. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my momentum here, but basically what we started with was soap, oil, a rubber duck, something to do with a gun, a detective, or a train in a diner. I'm looking at my my whiteboard. Luckily I didn't erase it yet, but it had our original ideas, or some of them. And the gameplay loop was basically a simple, you start in a diner. That's kind of what we began with, like an NPC you can talk to. And then you go to like the lake and do combat and find a clue. And then that would lead to back to the diner, and just keep it simple until you get to like the end of the game. But that's new. But yeah, it took like a day. This was some work I did for trying to figure out like a story on like the second to last day. And it was fun to just doodle these guys, like the fish and the smoking guy, and that's supposed to be the big boss. I love this one though. That's great. This was from James, our not James, sorry, Freddie, our musician, who's giving inspiration for like the title card.
Right.
This is all new too.
Big old pigeons.
Yeah, got to be ominous on a lake. I love that they've added a little cigarette. And I think that's basically everything for our idea. Oh, how did I not see this?
More birds with
When
shotguns.
did they
Yeah.
add this? You gotta have good inspiration.
Yeah.
And this is our final stretch goals. Title screen, I don't think we got there. I could be wrong. Game over screen, we got that. But basically we cleared what we could. And we actually took a good bit of inspiration from their game. God, what is it called? The one made by BIGMODE.
Star of Providence.
It's like a little, yeah, thank you. It's like a little shooter.
Yeah. Yeah, they published it.
As
so
for like
it's-
the simple like bullet hell kind of aesthetic.
Right.
Yeah, this guy right here. There's like these enemies that are very simple, and this is what became the fish, as like just a stagnant enemy that shoots.
Okay. So, right, you went all the way down to the end. What do you think would change about the game if you had an extra day?
Probably more levels. James added I think 2 more levels on that last day. He did a lot.
Nice.
And I'm sure we would have had even more, and probably better UI as well. The UI we have is pretty cool. We did a speedometer on the last day. I believe that was done by Momon. And they did a great job. They made it very dynamic. But I think we would have probably added. He was working on. There's like healing and like speed power-ups you can get in between levels, and they were looking on like a graphic for that, and I just don't believe it was either finished or we just didn't go with it, because what we ended up with was just a simple text block.
Okay.
On my end, I probably would have added the fish in the bucket. And and maybe the cigarette guys, but that was more on the coding side, so it wasn't really in my hands, which is totally valid.
Okay. Well, nice. How did you all keep up with your communications? Nice.
This is the layout of the train, by the way, like the final boss level.
Huge.
Our communications were all done from Discord, and then we use Miro here, which is new to me, honestly. It's very cool.
Yeah, I just recently started using it myself.
Yeah, I love it. It's very dynamic. I just honestly, the pen feels better than like some drawing programs. But from my experience, like someone drew this, like that's crazy. That's supposed to be Don Pigeon, but we're gonna maybe use him as like an opera guy if we had time to make another boss. Apparently we're trying to make it ready for a Steam Deck as well, like the game. That's what Jake mentioned last about development.
There's a lot of things all at once.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we cut what we had to, because there was characters that we could have added, but we just stuck with basically good guy, bad guy, and it works. It is honestly clean and simple, which is sometimes all you need.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you build for the race you're in. This is it's a 10-day jam, so no need to get like super sophisticated, unless you really like are really confident, I suppose.
Yeah, we had a maxed out team. I'm curious if we had a bigger team, if we would have done more, but I feel like we were pretty optimized in terms of like our scope.
So on that topic, do you and your team plan on working on this anymore? Then where you have it?
The only thing I've heard was the chance of making it work on a Steam Deck, which I would be all down for, because I would love to play it on that. Besides that, I don't think so. I'm just glad we have what we have, and that the OST is released on YouTube, because Freddie did a fantastic job on the music. It's very jazzy, which I'm all about.
Nice.
So honestly, I think we did just enough to be all satisfied. But if we did continue, I'd be down to do more animations for sure.
Okay. Well,
not gonna say no to it.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to the soundtrack then. I like jazzy. Is this more?
This is all freaking puns that we've told each other throughout development, because we wanted to use as many puns as possible for the game.
Of course.
And I found a website where it was duck puns, and I believe it was like it was like a crazy number. It was like 200 or something.
200 entire duck puns.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, 102 duck puns. I have the website, ohwhatapun.com.
102 entire duck puns.
Yeah, I'll just show you.
Oh, you cut out. Where'd you go?
Right here. Thought it was a really funny website.
You cut out again.
Perfect for what we were doing.
102 duck puns that'll quack you up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to change the screen, don't I?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, please, Wi-Fi. I hope this doesn't affect my game right now. Are we good? Am I live?
Yeah. The wife.
Sorry if I cut out there.
The wife I hate.
Yeah. It's a real nuisance at the moment. It's so strange. It doesn't even disconnect. It's just like a weird pause. But anyways, yeah, it's this guy. That's all.
Nice.
And this is also the first title card I did, like with the 1 hour remaining. Yeah, here it goes here.
That's really cute. Yeah.
We actually had a shadow version of the main character that would fight Shadow Ducky. That's what we called him, I guess. Or Dark Ducky, whatever. That didn't make the cut, but it was cool because it honestly didn't really fit with the story that we were going for. But okay. I think it's just a nice Easter egg. Because even in the new one, the new title card, I slipped him under the main guy.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean under the main guy? Oh, I see.
He's got like little red eyes. He's very squeezed in, but he's also shooting the gun towards Ducky.
Nice. Or he has a tube.
And I tried to do an optical illusion. I don't think it really translated because it was just hard. But there's a train in the game, so I wanted the top of the train to be the top of the cigarette. I mean, what is that? Cigar. So there's like a wheel, the front, the round thing, and that's kind of like a chimney. The smoke.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
But,
yeah,
it's all good.
All good.
I just love that these guys are all so cool, and we all work together to make it happen, but also just spread the word via just having a good time and playing everyone else's games like it should be.
For sure, yeah. The indie space is one of the few spaces far that I think without it getting like AstroTurfs or something.
Yeah, it was fun all around, the experience. I'm kind of sad that it's almost over now, but I know it's still it's corny, but it's the beginning. And I can't wait for Donkey's video, like most people, I'm sure.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take an entire year like last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, part of that problem is that Ducky was like sick, so a lot of his footage, I guess, he deemed unusable. Which gotcha. I disagree with, because it was really cute actually. Like he was super sick and tired, so Leah came in and played for him, and she did a funny impression of Ducky that I thought was awesome.
That's great. I love that. They're very wholesome.
Yeah. So they're doing good out there.
Yeah, here's hoping that he's nice and healthy and we can play it soon. I have no idea if he'll be able to see our game because I believe there's like 600 or something games out there. But
yeah, they're
be so cool.
Right. Yeah, I would love to be in finalists again. But
you were a finalist
in the
before?
In the 2023 Jam, yeah, I was a finalist. They only streamed the finalists as far as I'm aware. So it'd be great to be there again. It's just I don't mind that much. I really appreciate the community aspect of it, and for that, I'm already satisfied.
It's a win already.
Yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
I've already made a lot of friends and a lot of good people that want to hopefully work together. So it's just good all around. Honestly, for me, the biggest inspiration, besides just the fact of doing it, because just the idea of making a game is so cool. But it's just good exposure to try to make it as a career, in your portfolio, I mean.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just like game jams in general, games are sort of exercises in madness, especially when you work in a small team.
That's a good way to put it.
Because game jams are literally just like, I am signing up to do crunch. I am signing up to crunch immediately. And then I'm not going to stop until it's done. So
please crunch.
It is
that
very
was actually
much
something that held me back for a while. I thought it was going to be too much for me, but there's something about it. It's just seeing the outcome, and I don't know. It's just a journey.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff.
That's why I like asking people about their journeys and the story of like,
What brought him here?
yeah. I guess I've settled into the format of just like, you know, the beginning and then like the like how the jam progressed as time went on. Because we all sort of have like similar stories, right? Like everyone is given the 10-day limit. Everyone has to do what they can, and then almost everyone has some kind of stress near the end because it's a time crunch.
Yeah,
But
it's for the game.
everyone's working on something that's like drastically different though, so that story can evolve in so many different ways. And so seeing the rules set in motion, the stories that emerge from it are fascinating. So I like to explore that.
It's all everyone's thing is a work of art for sure. So yeah, seeing how they can go from different directions from just one word is really inspiring.
Exactly. So yeah, I suppose let's get this thing started. How does your game represent
yeah.
slick? Every level takes place on ice. The controls are purposely bizarre, but you'll feel slick when you master them. And then over here on the main page, Bullet Duck, a quack in the ice, is a bizarre, unintentional cross between a shoot 'em up and pinball. Developed for the BIGMODE Game Jam 2026. In this game, you work on solving a mystery while bouncing between levels. Shoot enemies to kill them, or go fast enough to turn into D-Star Ducky, who can ram into enemies and damage them to restore health. Keep your combo meter high to go faster. Can you quack the case? This game fully supports controller, however the tutorial dialogue will always refer to the keyboard input. Please plug in your controller before starting the game. Okay, well that's not an issue for me. The game will launch in full screen mode if you have a 16:9 monitor, otherwise it will be a windowed 16:9 game. The game is reported to have issues running on ultra-wide monitor. To fix it, you can temporarily set your screen resolution to 1920 by 1080 and the game will work fine. Thanks to Robocop for reporting the issue. Hey, Robocop.
Do you know them?
Yeah, they were one of the devs of Cold Hard Cash.
Oh, cool.
Although,
It's a great game.
that was another jam where the team couldn't be there, and I was only talking to an artist. So I was talking with Sam the Wise.
Sam? Yeah, he's a cool guy.
For sure. Okay. So let's get this thing started, I think. Where is... This is Proto-Punk. Give me Bullet Duck. There we go. And here we go. When it's back to your PC. You don't gotta do that.
Classic.
It's probably going to open the game and then close it. And then I'll have to wait for it to open the game again. Oh.
Yeah, I see it on your Discord. There it is. Nice.
1 second. Okay, yeah, keep it down at like -35. Open that shit back up.
Yeah, if you want to listen to the OST, just type Bullet Duck into YouTube. It pops up first thing. Bullet Duck OST, that is.
Yeah. What's happening?
There should be dialogue on the bottom. Maybe it's cut out.
It is indeed being cut off. Oh no. Hold on a second. Okay, so this monitor is running in 2K. So maybe I will address that. It will fuck up a lot of stuff temporarily. Alright, 1920 by 1080. Alright, I've crunched my bottom monitor. Bullet Duck. Let's see it. The name's Ducky. I've got a full-time job keeping the waters of this lake clean. I always take the first flight south for a migration vacation when the waters freeze over. That was until my cousin's best friend's sister-in-law was killed. Oh no. Coroner said it was a quack overdose. Damn. But something smelled foul. I traced the counterfeit bills found at the scene back to a network of feathered fiends. Now I'm spending my winter undercover. New name, new identity. I've got to smooth talk my way to a maid duck and infiltrate the flock. I'll be frank, Slick. I don't think you're up for the task, but I'm willing to give you a shot. There's some wise guy slumbering on the lake. You might even call him a singing duck. Except he's no duck. He's actually the walrus. Yeah, that one. Ultimate Walrus? The developer of Kersploosh? Take care of him for me, and then we can talk about a spot in the flock for you. Oh, not so fast, bud. Going around the frozen lake isn't so easy. You'll slide forward automatically. You look like a jerk-off if you press up or down. Don't do it. Press space to brake. You can turn to the left or right. Think of it like steering a boat. Press enter to shoot. That's all there is to it. See you on the other side, my friend. Oh, here we go.
Are you going controller or keyboard?
I'm on a controller, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh. Hooray.
So Vespa did the cover art here, just for credit.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, that's just the little tutorial.
Good job making your bones slick, but there's still a long road to respect. Another part of this lake's got friends clucking about it. Friends of a friend, not a friend of ours. Give him a warm welcome. The more punks you whack, the higher your speed multiplier goes. The faster you'll go too, but you'll have a harder time braking. If you bump into something, your speed mult will go down. And God forbid something shoots you or hits you. You'll lose a lot like breadcrumbs in the wind. Alright, enough yammering, get out there, kid. Yeah, this is interesting. It's like, especially since you come down from the top. Fuck, how do I brake? B.
So I've seen two ways most people play it. One is slow and shooting. The other way is just bouncing really fast, because if you go fast enough, you kill them with your body.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of risky. I don't know how fast I'll need to go.
You get a little multiplier per imminent kill, which helps you.
My speed multiplier. Hooray. Yeah, I like this one. I like this is cool. Look who it is. Can't believe you made it back, you lucky duck. Alright, Slick, now that you've proven you're no silly goose, allow me to formally introduce myself. The name's Don Pigeon. So I hear you want to be made capo. Well, I want to knock bills with Daisy Duck. Wow.
Okay.
I'm breaking
So
your
real
balls
quick,
like
this
here,
is
take something.
This is a UI thing. Yeah, it's his choice.
Yeah.
There's no health cap, so you can keep going, or if you want an easier speed so you can ram quicker or whatever, it's up to you. But this would have probably been something that would have changed to like choosing a drink on the wall or something. That was what we were kind of working with at the time.
Yeah, I mean, work with what you got. The theme is there.
True.
So, we've got some soldiers who decided to flip on the flock. Flip their wings before they get a chance to go on the lam. I'm counting on you, Slick. Don't let me down. Oh god. Jesus Christ.
I noticed your speed multiplier, I believe, continued from the last stage. You can notify me.
Go away.
In the description, we put this as a ping pong-like game because of all this bouncing, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, you go really, really fast.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Thank you. My god. Please.
Sorry.
Fine.
I'm smiling really loud.
Yeah.
It's so fun to see people play the game. Like, it's such a good experience.
Get back here, you bastard.
I'm kind of glad we didn't add the red ones, honestly, because they'd be shooting back right now. I'm curious.
I can't even... Am I even hitting them? There we go. Okay.
Oh, there's one more left. He's on fire.
I will find it.
So one perk of running into the enemies, and this wasn't really explained, unfortunately. If you run into them, you actually gain health by killing them that way.
Damn.
It's all good.
Okay, retry level.
Background also done by Vespa here.
Hmm.
We basically did all the 2D art. Traditional.
Awesome. Oh wait. I can't shoot them when they're that close in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Go away. Jesus Christ. Please. Let's go.
Nice.
Will it be this time? Oh yeah. Comes from a friend of mine who runs the Golden Mallard luxury liner. For all the best earners and capos and this stuff this time of year. Not a tricks, the highest quality sunflower seeds. And also be some loose snow in the cargo if you catch my drift. This is a nice job for me and I'll take you on board. Some fishing characters causing trouble on the ice nearby. Tournament sushi and we can party. Nice. So I noticed a distinct lack of detective elements.
Yeah. So it started off as like writing a mystery with the time frame was something that kind of messed up, I suppose. And I'm still not sure how I feel about the development of his character because in my perspective, it was just gonna be like a cute little guy. And then we added a gun. Hence the name, I suppose.
Right.
When we were first trying to think of the story, my like throwing my hat in the ring of trying to make the story was making a big deal about killing the walrus at the beginning of the tutorial. Like that was like an influence that went rogue or something. But yeah, writing a
God damn
plot
it.
a whole nother person's job.
Yeah.
You almost had it. That was close.
I think my health hasn't been increasing.
It increased by 3, but it was also from like where you were after that level, which I think you had like. But I've seen people kill like first level without taking that damage and interacting with that. It's not that easy.
Yippee. Welcome aboard, Slick. Big on the inside, ain't it? Have a cup of joe. Yeah, even the floor's in here, I sober. How? Just forget about it. Over here's where I keep the goods I told you about. Let you handle a secret. Look, I cut the quack with a bit of something else. It's not pure snow, but hey. What the customer doesn't know won't get us pinched. It makes us loads of cash. Slick, you telling me you got a problem with how we run our business here? What a shame. I thought you were just another duck, but it turns out you were a rat all along. Wait, you're with the fuzz? Well, you know what they say about two birds and one stone. I'll just have to lack your tail feathers myself. But all hints here, Slick, you can't stop or top Don Pigeon, the big boss of the flock. Oops. I need to get out of here. What the fuck?
Oh, nice. Oh. You did regain 1 HP there. Oh, that's tough.
Damn it. Yeah.
So in that last level on the right side, there was a little train in the snow. It's kind of supposed to insinuate like a continuation of like going inside that anymore. You got him.
Wow. God damn it. Why? No, stop.
Not like this.
I'm trying to break.
I'm curious. We were talking about adding power-ups and stuff to this game. Oh dang.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what we could have added. But that's another lifetime.
I'm sure there's a lot in that space you get figured out. Please, please, I'm just trying to break. Oh my god. Oh. Go away. Yeah, fuck you, Fed. Actually, no, opposite. Okay. No. What the fuck is that noise? Oh god.
I think it was bumping through the wall.
I'm so close to dying and these guys aren't even moving.
I believe the intention of these guys was to have them be there for getting HP, but they dropped it.
Right. Oh my god.
Fuck.
Of course, of course, of course. Yeah, I don't even know how the health recovery works. Am I supposed to just hit them at max speed or what?
Yeah, when you go max speed into that red zone, you turn orange and white, and you do double damage and you heal.
Yeah,
Like
but like if
in-
it's like really risky.
It is. I think the intention is to
I just die.
run fast into the wall, and when you bounce off the wall, you gain a little bit more speed.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay, okay.
Whew, sorry. I'm getting nervous too.
Well, I did try to recover health from the guys. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, without fail. Okay, welcome to the Bow and Tackle in stream, everyone. Oh fuck.
We'll just call that a slick.
Yeah.
Slick movement. Whew. Nice.
Now I just have to hit the parked cars. Nope.
It's the last level though. You got it.
I figured, you know. You've
Good
got
old boss. I'm glad we squeezed the train in. I was worried that was gonna make it.
I have no idea why it makes me speed up while I'm braking like this.
It's because when you kill something, it gives you more speed multiplier, so you're going a little bit faster than before.
Right.
Unfortunately, the brake doesn't scale with that, I assume.
Doesn't seem to.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one really had their
Oh,
hands on the
shit.
code.
Do I take damage from the walls?
No. I think you're just kind of clipping.
Yeah, because like I blink when I hit the wall.
That blink is you turning into I call it star power, when you're going fast enough to damage something.
Right.
And it's just happening because you gain a little bit of speed from the bounce back.
Oh my god, please no. Okay. If I do this, then no. Okay, here we go again. Your days are numbered, Don Pigeon. Don Pigeoni. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, the little guys are actually more annoying because they move around so much.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be more of a threat. These wallrai, if that's the plural.
Okay, that was
Okay.
good. Nope.
Either A, take your time, or B, try to get the HP back.
Every time I go for the health, it just kills me.
It's like a fine line between being too slow and too fast. It would be nice if we added like a sprint or something to help with that. Okay, so now you have more speed multiply, so it should be easier to go faster if you want.
Yeah, it's just that the walls also eat my momentum if I'm pointing that way.
Yeah, true.
Fuck, get out of my way. Go away. Motherfucker. Die.
I'll watch your 6. Thing.
Yeah, couldn't do much about that. I had to deal with the guy in front of me too.
You're kind of in a hard spot because you're starting with 2 HP and then you're getting 3 HP from the disc. I'm not saying you should because I think you got this, but technically you could retry and then get more HP from the earlier levels.
Right. Holy fuck. Ugh.
Okay. Oh no.
It also appears that the bullets spawn like very far
A little
ahead
bit
of
in
you.
front of you.
Oh, okay.
You got this. That's easy.
Yippee.
Riveting.
Oh.
Okay, one more. Just don't give him a hug.
Oh my god.
Dude, that
Holy
was
fuck.
scary.
It made me speed up, but yeah, okay.
It did. Nice.
Great. I don't believe it. Your fighting is impeccable.
Words to
I'll
live
let
by.
it slide, but only this one time. Get out of here. What do you mean you let it slide? I shot the fuck out of you. I could do it again. I'm letting you slide. As I go.
It is ironic that the final boss was easier than the minions, though.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
it's not just you. It seems to be a common thing.
Yeah. Come on, Slick. You already whipped my tail. No need to kick a bird while he's down. One more squawk out of you, and I'm ending this here little game of yours. Alright, have it your way. See you on the flip side, Slick. But when I enter in, this game's gonna crash. Wait, what do you mean your name's Ducky? Oh, there it goes. Oh. Is this a
Yeah, he doesn't
purposeful
kid.
crash? I see. Hell yeah. All right, very cool.
Well, yeah. Sorry about the trouble in the last level there, but you did well.
Yeah. But yeah, let me think here. So how do you think your team fared? Do you think you'll be collaborating in the future?
I hope so. I think we might. And there was no drama or anything. It was all just good teamwork. Gotta love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have um one moment. What am I sharing exactly? Okay, my top screen. Okay. I have our credits a little bit more here for our team members. I got one of them wrong. They're in Sweden. I forgot what I
Mm,
said earlier,
okay.
and that's m- m- it's Morgan, but their username starts with an M as well. And then we got Vespa in Illinois, got me in Oregon, Freddie in Britain, and then Jake, Wisconsin. So yeah, programmer, musician, and then three more artists. Um, and I just wanted to show off Vespa's concept art for Dawn Pigeon because there was a lot to choose from, and I feel like they really did a great job with this.
Also,
We went with number two.
I made sure to rate and comment before the jam period expires because that's in 15 minutes.
Oh, yep. Good luck. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I made sure to do it. So
appreciate the exposure and everything, but honestly, it's just nice to say we did it.
yeah, of course.
Um, and yeah, and thank you for interviewing all these people. Like that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, let's see. Actually, I gotta count them up here. 54 interviews. Hooray! I didn't I didn't quite make it to 65 because I was trying to go for at least 10% of the jams uh,
Is this
roster.
54 now?
Yeah, with this one, I made a folder for all of them.
Heck,
Yeah.
wow, I love it. Thank you
Thank you.
uh, for making the time for us.
Of course. Yeah, welcome to the server too. If you want to invite the rest of your cast, you can do that as well.
Yep,
Um,
and I'll share all the behind the scenes stuff as well. That's gonna be fun.
awesome. Well, is there anything else that we wouldn't know unless you told us? Any funny stories, interactions?
Mm, of course, it's gonna hit me later. Uh, I think it's all there on the table though. I'm just the teamwork was immaculate. Everyone had great vibes, not just in our group, but the entire server. Honestly, like I love the community. So love what you do too, man. Like this is important work. Uh,
Thank you.
and hope to see everyone next year for sure.
Yeah. Um, well, that's a question that I sometimes ask, but yeah, you've covered it. So yeah, hope we see you next
Yeah,
year. And
definitely.
if you want any shout outs, now's the time, I suppose.
It's just to our team. That's all I can say. Check out Freddie's OST for listening to that soundtrack if you're interested. I think he really did a great job. And
You can post it in the stream if you like.
okay, sure. And then the game itself speaks for itself. I don't think there's much more to say.
Okay. Well, awesome. Definitely nice meeting you, Cole.
Thank you. You too.
And yeah, if I don't see you in the boneyard, then I hope I see you around elsewhere in the jam space.
Oh, most certainly.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, catch you later.
All right. Have a good one.